It is the 14th of December, so it's time to open door 14 of our Advent calendar and to open up number 14 gift. I wonder what's behind each door, and more importantly, what is behind this gift that lovely Denise sent me. See you in the movies. Bye. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 14th of December, so we're opening up door 14. 12, 13, 14. And I can tell you, it is a hot one here in Coffs. It is very hot. Oh my God. Stores are starting, so we're doing 14. Better point it out. So, the stores in the plaza, oh my God, they're busy. I had to go and post off my Christmas swap from Patreon, and oh, it's hot. On the back of this is, don't forget the milk and chocolate for Santa. It's not milk and chocolate for Santa. It is milk, but it's biscuits. He likes his biscuits, and don't forget carrots for his reindeers. You know, you got to keep the reindeers happy. Now, 14, so that makes it, how many days is that for Christmas? 13 days, is it? 14, 11 days. I don't know. Again, I think these are hard, they're very hard to think what they are. It looks like an activity, it looks like the Grinch, I don't know who it looks like. But, it's getting stiff. But, you know, with chocolate, no matter what it looks like, it tastes good. Oh, yes, I love chocolate. As I said, I posted off my Christmas swap to my buddy over in America, and I'm so hope she's like what is. I told her what I was going to send, but not exactly what I was going to send. So I hope she liked it. Now today's 14. Yep. So number 14 is a star. I wonder if it's got something to do with the stars. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart. Oh, do we? Oh, this is an Aussie one, and this is one I've never heard of. Some Australians use eucalyptus leaves and seashells to decorate their Christmas trees. Well, I have never heard of that. I have been in Australia all my life, and I have never heard of this. Eucalyptus leaves are the leaves that our koalas eat. And they only eat a certain type of eucalyptus leaves. I think eucalyptus leaves are poison to other animals, but koalas, it is. Our koalas are absolutely beautiful. They're so nice and soft and cuddly. They are beautiful animals. But the males, oh, when it's mating season, they roar. But one thing you've got to watch out in Australia is the drop bears. Now, they are deadly. And to ward them off, if you ever come to Australia and you don't want to get near drop bears, Vegemite will keep them away. Some Australians use eucalyptus leaves and seashells to decorate their Christmas trees. That's an interesting one, I know. I have, as I said before, I have never heard of that one. I have never used eucalyptus leaves on trees, Christmas trees, or seashells on Christmas trees. You probably could make the seashells into like a garland and string them on some thread or something and decorate them like that. But eucalyptus leaves? I don't know about that. Well, that's the Rise and Shine one for today. We'll put that aside, and we got this little one today. We all know this one. Oh, I got it upside down. This is the one that, yeah, that's right. That's right. It's just back to front on the video. This is the one that my friend in Victoria did for me. Well, if you watch all the videos, you would have known where this one come from. If you haven't seen it, go and see the first video. The first video, I mean, is a tearjerker. And it's funny. So, number 14. 14, 22, 21, 20, 19, 25, 17, 15, 19, 20, 23, 22, 16, 14. I wonder what it is. This is really good. I know I actually put up on Patreon that what I'm doing, and maybe I should advertise on there so that that way we'll have more in our group. Of course, it's in the Reborn. We've only got 3 in the group. I know it's not too late to start now. So there's still 11 days to go. You can get a calendar in really fast. I'm open all the 14 days and pop them up on that. Join the group. I wonder what's in, I should say it, number 14. I wonder what's in the parcel today. Oh, interesting. A laundry travel bag. Sorry, a travel laundry bag. So what's, okay. What on earth is this? I've got some scissors here somewhere. It's about, what to say, as I said, it's the 14th of December, and it's about 3:30, 4:15 in the afternoon. So this is interesting. And this was actually before she knew I was travelling to see her. Oh, so maybe you put your laundry in there. Oh, that's nifty. Now that's a good idea, because usually when I go on holidays, I usually chuck my clothes into a shopping bag thing, and I use that. But this would be good. But then again, I'm staying in an Airbnb when I go to Tasmania. Laundry. So, they'll come in handy. I'm heading up north again in the over Easter. I'm going to the same cabin I stayed for my birthday. And if you haven't seen that one, go back to September 8th. Was my birthday, so go back to around that time, look for the videos, and you will see it's where I'm going to stay. A very nice place up there. Oh, I'm so glad I'm going back. I don't know what's happening with our reunion. It's supposed to be. The person who's supposed to be organising it hasn't said anything. She only said go do it for then. And she made a comment on another friend's page, and I said to her, be nice to actually ask this other, she mentioned this other person who went to school, it would be nice to have her, get her the conclusion, because we haven't seen her for a long time. But she hasn't replied to my comment. So you know what, if the reunion's not in Easter, I'm still going up there. I'm all booked, I'm excited to go back up. I've been wanting to go for a while. I would have been gone for Christmas, but I'm glad I'm not, but otherwise I would have had to count all this up. And I've got to tell you who I've got with me today. As you know, I always have one of my babies with me when I do this. This thing is a bit stiff. What's that? Oh. So who I've got today, do you recognise him? This is Bead. Bead is I think it's a blessing kit, if I remember rightly. And Bead, the name Bead was my grandfather. my dad's father. Bede was my grandfather. Bede is an unusual name. It's spelled B-E-D-E. You know, I have never heard it anywhere. It's an old name, and I love the old names. And he is such a cutie. You know, I haven't changed him since October. I just realised that. Bad mummy. She's going to have to get into something to... I think because the video I'm into now is just doing this advent calendars, and doing that is, at the moment, the last couple of nights, I just haven't had much sleep. Just getting to sleep. And both nights I've actually forgotten to have a shower. It's been 12 midnight or something, and I realised, have I had a shower? Then I go and feel my towel, and I realise, no, I haven't had a shower. And I like to have it overnight, save having it over morning. Because it's cooler over night time. And I've cooled down. I hate having a shower when I'm all hot and sweaty. So I like to cool down. Have I got any drink left? No. No, all out of water. As I said, we're in summer here now in Australia, and it is so hot. I don't know what the temperature is, but it must be close to 30. I said earlier I had to go and post off actually had to go and buy some brown paper to re-wrap it, because I actually wrapped it in Christmas paper, but I wanted to wrap it in other papers, so Christmas paper on the inside and not on the outside. So I had to sit down on a chair somewhere and wrap that, and oh my God, and the people, you go into the news agency, and because it's pension week, you get most of the pensioners, those who go in and buy the lottery tickets, lotto and scratchies and that. I'm going not to go there again over Friday. You know, I thought, because I only had this roll of brown paper, and in line, I thought, oh my goodness. So Bede went shopping with me today, and I also took Frank for his first outing, and people looked at him and said, they're beautiful. Of course you are, aren't you? I should have left the fan on too. It is so hot. Oh. And I get the afternoon sun here in my back door, so I'll be probably close that soon. Cool down, and maybe when it gets cool later on, I will actually do a bit of cleanup, because it's a mess here. I've got to empty the garbage bin, I've got to clean up, got to sweep up, got to get everything into gear. But as I said, this is little Bede. He's a blessing kid. I got him, I think he's a Marita Winters kid. I cannot remember who painted him, who created him, but when I was over in Adelaide, I took Bede with me, and he was in the pram, and this lady came around and said, oh, that's one of my babies. It's like she's the artist who created them, and she even remembered the video, because now when I do a box opening video, I actually send a link to the person I buy it off, so they can see my reaction, my first reaction, so they can know that how amazing I am with the babies I get. You know? I've got to stop looking. I looked, but no. There was one on eBay I was looking at getting, but it's gone. Actually, there's one on eBay now. It's now I've got to remember his name. Leo. He's Leo's, same as Leo, Thomas Awake. And no one bid it on the last time. I think, will I get his twin? I don't know. I'm running out of room. I've got 2 more coming on Monday. They are coming Monday. Then I have got 2 coming in the new year from Stephanie. Not quite sure when in the new year, but that's okay. It's longer before. When am I going away? I'm going away February to Okay, what I'll do, she's got to collect postage off me, so when she asks for the postage, then I'll let her know that when I'm going away, and to either hold it and wait. It's very much, I'm going, yeah, that'd be the best thing to do. It depends on when, because I leave on the 9th of February. So it depends on, I'll wait until she contacts me for the postage, then I'll let her know, find out how long it's going to take, and if I will be home. If I'm not going to be home, I will actually ask her to hang on to it, and I will contact her when to post it. Because I want to be here when he comes. I don't want to say, right, a couple of days after I leave, and he's sitting here in neighbour's home, you know, so he'll be there all wrapped up. So that's what I will do. Won't be bead. I might take bead. I took bead last time. I might take Frank with me. Take 2 boys. Because last time I took a boy and 2 girls. This time I take 2 boys and a girl. I didn't take little ones because the little ones can be snuggled up in my onboard luggage. So I'm looking forward to going to Tassie. You know, it is really going to be something exciting. I think I'll be in bed early tonight. Oh. But what was I watching on TV last night? I can't remember what I was watching. There was something on. No. Can't be too important. Oh, I'm just tired. So this is just a little bit. I think this will be a short video. I've got nothing much to say except I hope, well, what I've read with comments and that, I hear people are enjoying the videos, looking forward to what's behind each door each day, as I am, and what's in each parcel each day. It is real. I think it's something for me to do each day. I know I've got to do this video, and I don't have to get me asked. I'm on the lounge. The lounge is more comfy than my bed, so I think what I have to do with more babies is actually clear the top of my what do you call it, change table, and put more up there. That's what I think I'm going to have to do. But no more babies. No more babies. Not until after I get the 2 from Stephanie. I know I was looking at one on Stephanie's today, and it's no longer available. So I'm not quite sure if it ended or what, but the other one's going good shots. Maybe someone else brought it and she put it off. I don't know. But it was a cutie. But she's got another one going on there, another baby going. I'm bidding on Facebook, on eBay. If you want a Stephanie baby, there's one on there. At the moment, it's probably about, not quite sure. I know it's about 500 and something Australian, which may be down to 4, 3. I'm not quite sure the rates, because when I log into eBay.au, it gives me the Australian price. It also does give the American cost, but I don't look at that. I look at what it gives for the Australian. But maybe after, I said I've got 2 come from her. I've already got one of hers, so I don't know. I've got 2 holidays coming up. Excuse me. 2 holidays coming up, so yeah, I've got to get some. I've got to, as I said, with I've got to look around for clothes for Frank. I think he will fit the same size as Quentin. I haven't tried them on yet, but I might do that and just see how they go, which I'm pretty sure. So, and the only place I can get clothes for him at a group, I think, when you go to my Facebook, on groups on there, they seem to be more, but I might get him something like this, you know. This is nice. He might, I wonder if this will fit him. I don't know. It might. I'm not quite sure what size this fella is. And he's not going to tell me, are you? I know when I went shopping, I got across the road, then I realised I forgot the parcel. So I had to come back home, got the parcel, then I headed off again. Then I got so far, then I realised I left my phone at home. So no, I'm not going home. So I was without my phone, which was okay. I didn't need it. I usually when I'm having lunch, I usually get on it and see what's going on and that. But this time I just sat there and ate my lunch, ate my Subway. I love my Subway. I tell you, now they've got real turkey instead of turkey meat. They've got turkey and it is absolutely beautiful. It's got a different taste to it. What was that? I didn't see that. I got something come up. Oh, it's a point reminder. Oh, yeah, I've got doctor at 12 o'clock on Friday, and I've got my skin doctor at 2 o'clock. Get the results of the biopsy I had taken off last week. So maybe it's just, it was only a little, I know, maybe it just needs to freeze it, like I had my face frozen, bits frozen off. And then maybe, like I had one on my shin a couple of years ago. It was done by another doctor, and they just froze that after the biopsy. So we'll just wait and see what happens. We'll see what happens when it comes. And this skin guy is really not nice, and he's respectful. Because when I seen him last year, I noticed that he didn't ask me to lay down on the table, because the tables in these skin places, they're not very wide. In the doctor's surgery, they're not very wide. And this year when I went, he said, do you want to lay down or would you like me to walk around? I said, would you walk around please? And no. I went to one skin doctor and all he could talk about was my varicose veins and that. I thought, yeah, Mum had varicose veins. I'm not here, I should have said, I'm not here about my weight, I'm here to have my skin checked. Then the other doctor, oh, he was a young doctor, and I had to lay on the table. And when I had to turn over, oh my God, it is hard. When you're a big girl, it is hard. But I'm trying to lose. I am trying to lose weight. I'm actually in a good frame. After seeing the psychologist on Monday, I am feeling good. I still have times when I cry. It's mainly to do with not being a mum. That is the big thing. That can get to me. And sometimes, very rarely now, if I talk about Tigger and why and everything, what happened, it does get to me. But I know Tigger, I don't think I'll ever have another cat, because that cat will not be Tigger. There's no way I could get another cat. No way. No, no way. I cannot replace Tigger. Even if he had died, there's no way. Tigger was one of a kind cat. There's no one like Tigger. You know, I think we say that about all our animals. I've had pets before in the past, but none of them were like Tigger. Tigger knew me. He knew my ins and outs. He knew when I was getting bad with my depression and anything. He knew that before I knew. Of a night time, he would come up to me in bed. He'd come up to me and I'd give him a scratch and that. Then he'd go and lay down at the foot of my feet or behind my butt somewhere. And I remember at the time when I was still with Donna, I told her, and she said, yeah, he's come to see how you are. So after that, when he did it, I'd say, Mummy's doing okay, Tig. And he was right, and you go back to lay down. That was the worst part when I gave him up, was getting used to him not being behind me in bed. You know, that was the hardest part. That is when I missed him most, just being there with me, you know. Oh, yeah, I tell you, Tigger, it does. But I said, there's no cat like Tigger. There's no way I could have another cat, because it won't be Tigger. You know? Oh, I don't know. Oh, He knew me. And I remember I got him, he was about 9-10 weeks old. And the first time I went away for a holiday, I took him to the RSPCA for while I was away. And when I walked away, oh my God, I cried. You mean, I cried because I was leaving behind. But I knew he was in a good place and coming home to him. So, I will always miss him. You know. He was just a casualty of my relationship. That last relationship happened. He was, you know, that is what gets me. After everything she did, and she knew how much Tigger meant to me. When I we were still in contact after I broke up by email, I told her that I had to give up Tigger. And she said, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. So I sent a link of RSPCA to show her, yes, I have given up Tigger. I told her why. I remember once before that I had my hands around his throat and I told her that I could have choked him, and she said, you wouldn't hurt him. You know? That's why I knew I had to give him up, for his safety. But she was the cause of it all, you know. She caused everything bad to happen. It's just not right. One day, karma will come to her. It will. And, I'm not crying because about her and what she did. It's just Tigger. You know? That's it. Tigger was the only support I had. She wasn't there for any support for me. Tigger was. Well, I think I should go. I don't want to do a long one. The last time it took me that 2 or 3 hours to upload. So I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. And I hope you're enjoying this. I know you have, because there's been some good comments on these videos. If there is any if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and that way you'll see, or you'll get notification when you click that little bell of my new videos coming up in the next 11-12 days. Even after that, I've got to work out something. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. I better put up and say goodbye, and goodbye, bye, 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 bye. On a lean here, on a lean too. Got a bit of a lean on it. That's okay. And we will say goodbye to little Bead. He has been nice and peaceful here, sleeping all the way through. He is such a beautiful kit. The artist she did a magazine job. Look at his feet. Look, absolutely. And his hands and his face. Because when I was opening him, it was very emotional. You'll have to go back till, I'm not quite sure when he was, but it's in my video somewhere. As I said, this is Bead. I can't remember when I received him. I'll have to go back and check. I've got to create a birth date for all of those, because Ruby's is coming up soon. Be her 5th birthday on the 23rd. 25 years since she arrived in my home. She was my first one. So we will say goodbye, and we will see you in my next video. And hope you all have a good day. Hope your babies are all being good. Hope you're not too cold where you're living, or too hot if you're in Aussie land. So I will see you in my next video, and have a good day. Have a good day, mate. See you later.